Well, got the tailgate back on. I do have the clamps back on and everything, and adjusted it so they're all the way up, and this is smooth. As you could tell, it is closing without catching. Well, until the cord falls in there. For a moment, gotta de-dumbfuck it. Alright. Yeah. Basically how it's closing. Nice and smooth. So we still have the angles and stuff are still off, which means this tailgate's still torqued a little bit. Twerked, not torqued. But we will be working on that in a moment. But before you could do any more unbending and stuff, I was like, I should probably weld in the holes at the bottom. Well, I went and took the metal wheel to that, the wire wheel, and as you could tell, ugh, more of it. And that is going to be a bitch right there. So, I don't know if you can see that. That's a lot. You know, and then this is the middle of the tailgate. That's where the license plate will mount. And there's a little bit over here. That wouldn't be too bad. I could just fill that in with the welder. This I don't know about. So, we will have to get busy with that, get this all welded back up, patched up, and then retorque and tweak. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic some days, and today's one of those days apparently. But we will get it put back together, and this is all smooth and stuff, and then take all the hardware and everything back off, and hopefully be on the primer when the hood's done. So I'll keep you. Alright, gentlemen and ladies. Hello from Colorful Colorado here, and this is where we're at here, the end of a Sunday. I caught a cold, so I couldn't really work on it much. The tiny holes have been welded in. I pretty much had to chase myself. I was just burning through a lot, but it's done now. That side I cut a slot out, and I've got a patch piece that'll fit right in and get tacked in. That side was terrible. Then while we were sanding, lower you down here so you can see that. That's what the rocker panel looks like back here. The other side looked a little worse. And then the other side had crash damage up here. So if we walk around and look at it now, as you can see, patched up. Just did some tack welds to hold the new piece in. We'll get it fully tacked in place here. But definitely looking a lot better than big gaping rusty holes. Put the structure back in it. So pretty much it's finish up the tailgate. Finish up that hood. The hood won't be too much at all, I don't think. Then seam sealer. Finish sanding, and we're ready to go for paint. So paint is in sight, everyone. Alright, so you can see new patch panels are in the rocker panels here. She is steady. You know, the front wasn't damaged on this side. Here is the tailgate. We have straightened her out, tacked it back in so it won't reflect back. There's that big gaping gap, all clogged up. There's a patch panel in there. You can't really see it, but I assure you it's in there. Look at that. Those terrible welds. Someone's gonna get mad. But I'm a garage mechanic. I'm not a welder by duty. So, still a few more holes and stuff I gotta fill in, but it's looking pretty good. Show you the other side over here. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. No more rusty holes in the side of the rockers. So, and as you can see from the title, I did take the hood off there. And I would like you, YouTube viewer, to be the jury on this. I think somebody push this out of the way. Put one of these babies right there. Because I had to ask myself, why was there a giant crack in the middle of the hood in the sheet metal? And it wasn't a straight flush cut or anything like that made with a pair of tools. And I couldn't think, if you were setting something down on the vehicle and it fatigue cracked it over the years, it would have been up here, I would have thought. So, you can see my weld line. I think someone pissed somebody off and they took an axe to the hood. And boy, if I'm right, I'd love to hear the story about that. Off in the woods and some crazy person comes over and just, BAM! Hits it with an axe. But that is my perspective on it. Y'all let me know what you think, but you can see it's all cracked up. We put the lines and everything back in the body there. It's all hammered and smoothed out. We got to do some more grinding. All the tiny little holes that were drilled in the hood are patched up as well. That's right. The hood scoop is not going back on. I'm sorry. I thought about it, but unless it's functional to me, it's kind of pointless. So that's where we're at. Somebody threw an axe through my hood. Positive. So see you guys next time.